Good afternoon, students. Today I'm your Assam ma'am is going to present about grammar first lesson sentence. For elaborate description, I'll share my PPT presentation. So today our topic is sentences and phrases. Now we will discuss what is a sentence. A sentence is a group of words that makes complete sense by itself. So what is a sentence? A sentence is a group of words or the collection of words that makes complete sense by itself. It will gives us a meaning. A sentence or is a group of words which gives us a meaning. Complete sense means gives us a meaning. Clear? Then I will cite some examples for you here that if I'll write garden, rose, each, this, a. So, can anybody tell, is this a sentence? Can we understand anything from this? No. Is this giving any meaning? No. Is it giving us a complete sense? No, it is not giving. So, this is not a sentence. This is not a sentence. Then, if I'll arrange these words, I'll get this is a rose garden. This is a rose garden. Now can you understand the meaning? Yeah, we can understand. From this sentence, this is a rose garden. This is a sentence. These collection of words are giving us a complete sense. Each collection of words are giving us a meaning, or it is giving us a complete sense. So obviously this is a sentence. Obviously this is a sentence. Then I have taken one more example. I like to read books. I like to read books. This is also giving us a meaning, isn't it? So this is all about sentences. Then we'll move to parts of sentence. We'll move to parts of sentence. Parts of sentence. There are how many parts of sentences? Sentence is of two parts. Sentence is of two parts. What are they? Subject and predicate. There are two parts of sentence. What are they? Subject and predicate. Now you can ask, ma'am, what is subject? Subject is the naming part of the sentence. Subject is the naming part of the sentence. Then what is predicate? Predicate is the telling part of the sentence. Subject is the subject is the first part of the sentence. Subject is the first part of the sentence that tells what a sentence is about. The first part of the sentence is the subject. This is the first part. This is the first part of the sentence. This is the second part of the sentence. The subject, what the subject indicates? Subject indicates that The sentence is about, it tells about what a sentence is about. Subject tells what a sentence is about. What is predicate? Predicate is the second part of the sentence that says something about the subject. That says something about the subject. Predicate is telling something about the subject. Then we have taken some examples. Roma reads a book here. Which is the naming part here? Which is the naming part of the sentence? Which is the naming part of the sentence? Roma. Roma is the naming part of the sentence. Then in the second sentence, which is the naming part of the sentence? Lazy boys come last. Lazy boys. This is the naming part of the sentence. Now I'll move to predicate. In sentence 1, which is the predicate part or the telling part of the sentence? Reads a book. Reads a book. So this is the reads a book. This is the predicate. This is the predicate part of the sentence. Then come last. Come last. This is the predicate part of the sentence. Here in the sentence 1, Roma reads a book. Here the sentence is about whom? The sentence is about whom? The sentence is about Roma. So Roma is the naming part. Then in this sentence only, reads a book. Means what Roma is doing? Roma reads a book. So reads a book. It is telling about Roma. It is telling about the naming part Roma. Lazy boys come last. Lazy boys come last. Here this sentence is about whom? Who has come last? Lazy boys. If we will put a question, who has come last? Lazy boys. So lazy boys are the naming part of the sentence. Then come last is telling about the lazy boys. Come last is telling about the lazy boys or about the naming part. So lazy boys come last. Come last is telling about the naming part. Correct? Then we'll move to objects. What is a object? Hope all of you understood till now. Then I'll move to object. What is object? Object, when the verb is the predicate, is a transitive verb. It requires an object to complete its sense. For example, I throw a ball. Here you can ask, what is a transitive verb? What is a transitive verb? Transitive verb are those which has an object. Transitive verbs are those which has a object. Okay, here I throw a ball. I throw a ball. I have taken this example. When we say I throw, it does not make complete sense. The verb throw requires an object such as a ball, such as a ball to make complete sense, right? Without, if I'll not write a ball, so how could you understand I throw? If I'll tell I throw, it is giving us a meaning. But it seems it is incomplete. It needs something for further explanation. So I throw a ball. A ball, a ball is giving a complete sense to the sentence. Like that, I sing a song. I sing a song. Here, one more example. You should learn swimming. I sing. I can tell I sing, but I sing a song. So it is more clear that I sang a song. You should learn swimming. You should learn. If I'll tell you should learn, you can ask what I should learn, ma'am. Isn't it? You should learn. Gives us a meaning. But you can ask what I should learn, ma'am. So if I'll clear here that you should learn swimming. So the swimming is you have to learn swimming. It will be more clear. It will give a more sense, complete sense to the sentence. Next, this object is of two types, that is direct and indirect object, correct? Then I have taken one example for explaining direct and indirect object. The teacher gave sweets to the children. The teacher gave sweets to the children. Here, the verb gave. Which word is the verb here? Gave. Gave is the verb here. The verb gave takes two objects. What are they? Sweets and the children. Two objects. It has taken two objects. What are they? Sweets and children. Then the noun answering what after the verb is called direct object. What is direct object? Direct object is that the noun answering what after the verb is called. What after the verb is called. What after the verb? Verb is gave. Gave after sweet. Sweets. This is the direct object. What will be there after the verb? The noun tells us after the verb what it is answering. The teacher gave what? The teacher gave sweets. Sweets is the direct object. Then what is indirect object? The noun naming the person for whom something is done is the indirect object of the verb sentence. What is that? That is the children. The children is the indirect object. So I think all of you clear about object. Then we'll move to complements. What is complements? When the verb in the predicate is an interactive verb, it requires an additional word or words to complete its meaning. When the verb in the predicate is an intransitive verb, here the verb is intransitive verb. What is intransitive verb? Intransitive verbs are those which do not have an object. What is intransitive verb? Intransitive verbs are those which do not have an object. Example, the baby was alert. Here, the baby was alert. Who was alert? The baby. The baby is the naming part. Then was is the intransitive verb. If I'll tell the baby was, then the sentence is completing? No, the sentence is not completing. In case of transitive verb, the verb itself can complete a sentence. But intransitive verb requires one complement or additional verb, that is called as one additional verb to complete its meaning. For that purpose, it needs one complement. Complement, that we can say that complement, a word or complement. So the baby was alert. Alert is the complement here. People are in the hall. People are. If I'll tell people are, this verb are. This is the intransitive verb. the verb itself is not completing the sentence. So it will need some other words to complete a sentence. That is in the hall. Now the sentence is complete and it is giving us a complete meaning. This is all about complements. Next, we will discuss the types of sentences. What are the types of sentences? Sentences are of four different types on the basis of their meaning. Which type of meaning it is giving to us? Sentence can be divided into four different types. What are they? Declarative or assertive sentence, then negative sentence, declarative and assertive sentence. Number two, imperative sentence. Okay, imperative sentence. Okay, first one is declarative and assertive sentence. Declarative and assertive sentence means it makes a statement or some kind of observation. It is of two types. What are they? Affirmative sentence or positive sentence. What is affirmative sentence or positive sentence? These affirmative or positive sentences simply say or state something. It will state something. For example, if I'll take, I like to eat mangoes. So it is give a positive meaning to us. It is giving a positive meaning to us. But negative sentences is quite opposite of affirmative sentence. These negative sentences expresses a negative meaning. Expresses a negative meaning. For example, I do not go to school. Or I can tell, I don't like to eat mangoes. This one only if I'll use don't. I don't like to eat mangoes. This is the negative sentence. Then imperative sentence. What is an imperative sentence? Imperative sentences express request, command. It expresses request, command, advices, or suggestions. For example, if I'll tell, go to your room, this is a command. Go to your room. I am commanding you that you go to your room. Next, request. Please don't call me. This is request. Please. I have used please. So it shows the request. Then you should take medicines regularly. This is advice. Doctor. If you are going to the hospital, if when you are getting ill, doctor is giving you advice that you should take medicines regularly. Next, suggestion. Read a lot to improve your writing skill. This is the suggestion. What your teacher, uh, always the teacher is giving you a suggestion that read a lot to improve your writing skill. This is a suggestion. So you can ask, what is the difference between this advice and suggestion? Advice, you have to follow the advice. But suggestions, sometimes you may follow, you may not follow the suggestion. So, as like this, if teacher taught read a lot to improve your writing skill, so somebody will follow the words of the teacher and they will read a lot for improving their writing skill. But if they will not follow the suggestions also, so suggestions they will suggestions it sometimes it may be followed by all, it may not be followed by all, maybe or may not be followed by everyone. Then here interrogative sentence. Interrogative sentence. The third one is interrogative sentence. What is interrogative sentence? Interrogative sentence asks a question and is formed by putting the auxiliary verb before the noun or by beginning the sentence with the double H word and ending it with a question mark. The interrogative sentence will complete with a question mark. It will complete with a question mark. For example, I'll give one example that simple example. What is your name? What is your name? So you can answer that my name is Asha, isn't it? So if I'm using an interrogative sentence, you are giving a statement. You are giving a statement. This is interrogative sentence and the answer is a statement. Statement. Then this interrogative sentence is of two types. It is of two types. What are they? That is WH type and another one is yes or no type. So WH type question example I have given here. What is your name? This is the example of WH type question. Next, for yes or no type question, if I'll ask, are you fine? This is also interrogative sentence. Are you fine? So your answer will be either yes or no. How you will answer? Either yes or no. So these are the two types of interrogative sentences. But what is common here? At the end, question mark is common. Here, at the end, question mark is common. In the interrogative sentence, is ending with a question mark. Interrogative sentence is ending with a question mark. What is that question mark? This one. This is the question mark. Okay. This is all about interrogative sentence. Then next, I'll move to exclamatory sentence. Exclamatory sentence. This is exclamatory sentence. What is exclamatory sentence? Exclamatory sentences express sudden feelings, sudden feelings, sudden feelings like surprise, delight, disgust, and grief. Okay, so there was a beautiful painting. Suppose there is a beautiful painting. You can say that what a beautiful painting it is. What a beautiful painting is. After exclamatory mark. This mark is called as exclamatory mark. This mark is called as exclamatory mark. So, exclamatory sentence is ending with an exclamatory mark. That is this. Here. Then I'll give some more examples like how beautiful is the day. How beautiful is the day. Okay, it is giving a surprise, delight, disgust, grief. Okay, this is all about exclamatory sentence. So now I have explained the types of sentences, that is here declarative or assertive sentence, imperative sentence, then interrogative sentence, then exclamatory sentence. Now I'll move to phrase. What is a phrase? A phrase is made up of a group of words that makes sense but not complete sense. It does not have a subject and a predicate. Phrase also a group of words, but a sentence can give a complete sense, but phrase will not give a complete sense. And we can say that phrase is a part of a sentence. It doesn't give a complete sense to the sentence. Phrases do not have a subject or predicate. Phrases do not have subject and predicate, and phrases do not make complete sense. They cannot stand by themselves. They cannot stand by themselves. Like that, here I have taken one example. My friend is a football player. My friend. Here, my friend. It is also giving us a meaning. And only if I'll take a good football player, this is also a phrase. In this complete sentence, we got two phrases. What is that? First one is my friend, and second one is a good football player. Then we will take some more examples like in spite of, in a corner, pink in color, at the shop. These are the some more examples of phrases. And this phrases is of different types. What are the types of phrases? There are three types of phrases. What are they? Noun phrase, adjective phrase, and adverb phrase. Noun phrase. What is noun phrase? A noun phrase is one that acts as a noun in a sentence. It acts as a noun in the sentence. One example I have taken. He expected to reach home early. Here, if we ask, what did he expect? The answer we get is to reach home early. This to reach home early. This group of words acts as Noun. It doesn't have a finite verb. So it is a noun phrase. So it is a noun phrase. Then next one is adjective phrase. What is adjective phrase? An adjective phrase is a group of words that acts as an adjective in a sentence. A group of words that acts as an adjective in the sentence. For example, Rohan, a boy with courage, fought with the thief. Here, Rohan, a boy with courage. A boy with courage. It is telling more about what is an adjective. Adjective tells more about the noun. Here noun is Rohan, a boy with courage. It is a boy with courage is telling more about noun. Rohan, a boy with courage. So a boy with courage is adjective phrase. Next one is adverb phrase. Adverb phrase is a group of words that performs the function of an adverb in a sentence is called an adverb phrase. One example I have taken. Jan walked on the stage very gracefully. Jan walked on the stage very gracefully. Here, adverb phrase is modifying the verb walked. How Jan walked? Jan walked very gracefully. So, adverb, what is adverb? Adverb which speaks or tells more about a verb. So, Jan walked on the stage very gracefully. Here, which is the verb here? Walked. Walked is the verb here. Jan walked on the stage very gracefully. Walked very gracefully is telling more about the verb walked. He walked very gracefully. Very gracefully is the adverb phrase. Once again, this adverb phrase is divided into three types. What are they? Number one, adverb phrase of manner. Adverb phrases of manner. Adverb phrases of manner tells us how the action is done. How the action is done. In which manner the action has done. For example, she smiled in a warm manner. Here, in a warm manner is the adverb phrase of manner. Next, adverb phrases of place. Adverb phrases of place tells us where the action is done. Where it place means where the work has done. The action has done. For example, we were working for you in every possible place. In every possible place. This underlined one, in every possible place. In every possible place is the adverb phrases of place. Next, adverb phrases of time. Adverb phrases of time tells us when the action is done. When the action is done. For example, flower emit fragrance during the day. Flower emit fragrance during the day. During what time? It speaks about the day. During the day. So during the day is the adverb of phrases of time. Okay. So what we have learned today, that is, what is a sentence, then parts of sentences, then what is an object and types of object, what is the complement, what are the types of sentences, then phrase, then types of phrases. I think all of you understood what is sentence and phrase. If any doubt, you can call me. Have a nice day.